Hey there in YouTube land, and I'm here tonight with my son Matthew. My daughter is kind of sleeping, it's kind of late here. And I wanted to talk about my video game Conundrum. Yes, I have a conundrum. Not just a question or a casual thought, but I've been going back and forth on systems. I know that either way, my secondary system will be, of course, the Wii U. Because, well, there's a lot of great stuff for the Wii U. There's some great Mario games, Zelda.
So I spent, earlier on, I spent like several hours with some friends. We just picked up and played through all the courses in Mario Kart 8. So yeah, it was a really fun day.
And for me right now, the best next-gen system is actually the 3DS. And it's actually the most next-gen system. You can do a lot of crap on this here. It has one of a really cool digital library. And you can actually watch 3D with your glasses.
Actually,
which, you know, when you think of next-gen, that seems pretty next-gen.
Earlier on, I actually regretted giving up one of my 3DS games.
Which one?
Scribble-Ons Unmasked.
You can get one of mine. I can pick it up.
Because I got some DLC for DCUL, which I've been playing a lot.
Ooh. Do you have a tradable game?
Well, I don't have any tradable games. I traded all of them.
So, I've got a PS4. And I'm not sure if the PS4 is going to be the way to go for me.
Oh, man.
I know. I had been pretty staunch on it. One of my friends recently, TJ Pyramid, he picked up the Xbox One. And he seems pretty...
proceeded to drop it into traffic.
And he's pretty happy with it. He's been playing it a bit. I thought about some of the exclusives that I want. I played the infamous second Son, which is really cool. But some of the exclusive I want are not on the PS4, and it just is kind of like, be honest with you, it's more of just some of the kind of stuff that I'm into.
I don't know. You see, when Uncharted comes out, or when, say, the next Ratchet & Clank, when the Ratchet & Clank remaster comes out.
Probably come on the PS3 too, you know that.
No, not the new one. Not the new one. You know it's not going to come on the PS3. That one's one of the, like, super big.
It's getting so that, you know, there's
sellers.
very little exclusives. And most of them are going to come out on both systems anyway. And the thing is that, and I think this is a point that you got to kind of like wave to a bit too, is that you had the Xbox 360.
I did.
And you proclaimed to be like kind of a PS3 fan as well.
I am. I was
but
like everything.
Why did you keep your Xbox 360 for so long?
Because a lot of people played 360. Everybody just had it.
Your friends had the 360, and you wanted to play with your friends.
Yeah. Now I have a PS3, and all my friends have 360s, and I'm fine with that because I find myself
not playing online games.
I don't really play that many online games. The game I played mostly online was Red Dead Redemption.
Great game.
Oh my god! But I bought it like a little while back again for the PS3, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome! Can't wait to get into it. The online of that game is completely broken at this point now.
Yeah,
it was a horrifying experience.
But the thing is, yeah, and so the first of my friends have gone in to buy a system, and it's been the Xbox One.
That's true.
A good friend, and actually with him and his wife, who are fantastic YouTubers here. Yeah. If my next friend grabs an Xbox One, I'm probably going to go towards that.
And I'm going to have my own headhunting list.
and there's a few kind of cool things with that, you know, that you can't say that aren't cool. For probably not so much for you, but I'm a big mech kind of guy.
I like me some Transformers.
And I kind of want to play Titanfall.
Titanfall, oh my god. See, the thing about Titanfall, it feels and looks like Call of Duty, a bit more cool, like movie stuff. But then you get bigger Call of Duty, where you're in the mechs and stuff like that.
It's cool.
You know what? One of the things that actually, honestly, would have made me buy it, but it was only an April Fool's joke, was the April Fool's Optimus Generation 1 thing. That would have been fun.
It's very Robotech-ish in ways. And you know I'm a huge Robotech fan.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, it is kind
Robotech was like flying around, shooting lasers. I love the Robotech games. This is more like... They're more like...
Pacific Rim?
Even Pacific Rim is weird, because they're more like, they've got the guns, and they're more like... They're literally armored soldiers.
But it's really cool the way that it's done. And the way you can put it down. And again, we go with the other one, which was you were a series that you were a fan of, but you kind of lost. I kind of fell at away with was Dead Rising. Dead Rising 3. Because you were a Dead Rising.
I really liked Dead Rising 1 is good. Dead Rising 2 is fun and like stuff.
Here's the thing. I bought Dead Rising 2 when I first bought the my 360.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm not sure about this. I don't want to play this one that much. So I was like, oh man, I bought this Dead Rising game for my son at the time, and he doesn't seem to want to play it. So I traded in and got something else. And then he comes back and says, man, I like that Dead Rising.
Dead Rising is fun.
He's very fickle that way.
All right. One of the problems I always had with the original Dead Rising was the time limit thing. I hate games with time limits. I know a lot of people really love them, stuff like goddamn Pikmin, and I like Pikmin, but I hate time limits, which is why I wasn't a huge fan of the first one. The second one also has the same thing, Zombrex
but
thing.
the amount of zombies in Dead Rising 3,
oh yeah, no,
that's
it's impressive.
Really impressive.
I mean,
and let's not forget. I know you're going to say something about this, but let's talk Crackdown 3.
Oh, let's, because I've actually, unlike you, sir, I've played the original Crackdown.
No, I have played the original.
No, in the last year. I've played it in the last year.
But you have to compare. You have to understand the original Crackdown was
no, the original.
But I think I see Crackdown, well, not the first one, but the second one especially, like The Purge. What a great concept.
Yeah.
And the first one kind of takes the concept and goes with a bit.
I love the first
but
Crackdown.
The second one kind of throws the concept away a bit.
Weird, like zombies or something in the second one?
It was different, but apparently in the third one, he wanted to get back to what Crackdown is, and kind of like have the fun.
Here's the thing that Crackdown, the first game is awesome and fun. It takes 2 hours to complete almost, because it's super.
It's an early game. It's an Xbox One game.
It's fun though. It is really fun. I don't see it as a. See, here's the thing. People remember that game, but fondly, but no, I can't. Like, no one's gonna be like, if you ask them, it's gonna be like, you had the powers and stuff. No one can tell you why that game is fun. It's just fun. It's not like Uncharted, like where it's like, holy crap, do you remember the twist in the first Uncharted? And then the second Uncharted storyline, holy crap, everything was a masterpiece. The voice acting, everything. It's just fun.
That type. It is a fun game.
But like, that's like
and
not the type of game.
And that's what Crackdown 3 is trying to get back to me. And what is wrong with a fun game?
There's nothing wrong with fun games. But
because, let's face it, how many times did you replay Uncharted after you played it? And it's a great game.
I played it like once.
Exactly, because once you get through the storyline and the twist, you're not going to
because it's such a big movie game. But like,
and that's great, but why is this good to have games that are just fun experiences?
It is, but it would be that interesting if it wasn't for the fact that almost all of Xbox's exclusive games are just fun games. One of their big, like, other exclusive that you're not going to hear about, at least for a while now, Left 4 Dead. That's just a fun game.
Oh, is that an exclusive for Xbox still?
Yeah, it's still exclusive for Xbox. Awesome game.
That is a system buyer for me.
Yeah.
That would be a system buyer for you, I think.
The second game was a bit weird. I didn't like the settings as much.
the second game.
The second game is like an expansion. You get slightly new weapons, melee weapons, new maps. And you can even get to the old maps later on. So it literally is like an expansion. But it's just fun. There's nothing like to it. It's just fun.
Well, let's talk about the
Halo games. Nobody cares about the story of the Halo games.
Yes, but who doesn't want that Master Chief set?
Oh, that's cool. It wasn't until Halo 4 that the whole thing got an actual story. Before that, it was just, like, it had a story, but, like, it was...
One of us spent an insanely large amount of time playing Halo.
I did play a lot of Halo. I like it. Online, it's fun. Once again, it's just fun.
It's like Call of Duty. Every you can throw away the stories in some Call of Duty, but you're going to have a hell of a lot of fun online.
But, like, sometimes you need a bit of substance, and that's why I like the PlayStation. I love stuff like Sly Cooper. That stuff has substance and is really fun. I love stuff like...
You mean Sly Cooper by Insomniac?
Yes, I know. It's where you were just waiting for a Sunset Overdrive thing.
Yes,
another game that's going to be just really fun. But hell, I'd play it.
But
lots of people will play it.
It could be substance because, after all, it's by Insomniac who made. What game did they make again? What game? What was that game? Sly Cooper. Yes, they did make the Sly Cooper. And what else? Other games did he make that are kind of subtle?
Just check some. I don't know. Let me just.
They made.
What else did they make? Matthews goes to quickly check. Insomniac Studios.
So,
but like,
let's talk hardware too. Like, PS4 has been beating hardware-wise, right? But we had PS4 also, they also had Xbox apparently has a lot of has some processing for the Kinect, and they took that away so that they could actually have more processing space for the games. Of course, it may not get up to the exact same as the PS4 because of the type of chip that they used.
Oh, they did the Ratchet and Clank there.
Yeah, but Resistance. I love Resistance. But they did some really cool stuff, and you know we're going to take this to a second video. So guys, we're going to talk about the hardware and the peripherals next. So help me decide here. PS4, Xbox One. You know which way I'm leaning. Thanks for watching, guys, and for me right now,
PS4, pile of bricks.
Time for tea.